Hello, I'm Ashley Hensinger, and this is my Unit 6 video discussion for course PM693 discussing contracts. Denote what a contract breach is and how it is caused. A contract breach is a failure to perform the material obligations as outlined by the contract. Contract breaches can be material or minor. Note what damages and remedies are on a contract. Damages are compensation paid for a breach of contract. There are 6 different types of damages: compensatory, incidental, consequential, liquidated, nominal, and punitive. Remedies are means for compensating for a breach of contract. The 3 types of remedies include specific performance, rescission, and restitution. State what a complex licensing agreement is. Complex licensing agreements, or legal contracts between 2 parties, are lengthy and complex. With complex licensing agreements, there are a multitude of issues to consider, including complex clauses, reps and warranties, scope, obligations, compensation, specific definitions, and other things that must be carefully defined and reviewed. Discuss the various steps of the contract process from drafting the contract through negotiation and finally through execution and closeout. Denote what occurs at each step of the process. There are 7 main stages of the contract process. The first stage is contract planning. Planning includes identifying the contract needs, objectives, timelines, deliverables, and performance measures. The second step involves drafting the contract. This is comprised of writing down all of the planning in a document that will be reviewed by the entire team and possibly legal counsel. This will ensure that clauses, terms, and laws are clearly defined and lessens the ambiguity within the contract. The third stage involves getting approval to finalize the contract. Obtaining approval from the necessary members ensures the contract has been thoroughly reviewed and is ready to be solicited. The fourth stage is contract negotiation. After selection of a party to conduct whatever is outlined within the contract, the 2 parties can enter into negotiations to modify the timeline, deliverables, performance measures, terms and conditions, or any other aspect of the contract. It is imperative that transparency and trust is maintained within contract negotiation to ensure that both parties are benefiting and a lasting relationship can be established and maintained. The 5th stage is signing the contract. This involves executing the contract with approved signatures by officiating members on behalf of both parties. The 6th stage is contract execution. This involves executing the work as outlined within the contract, requesting changes, creating contract amendments or revisions, managing people, performance activities, quality, etc. The final stage is contract closeout. When both parties have agreed that the project has been completed, then the contract will be closed out. This includes deobligating any unused funds, completing final performance reviews, and gathering lessons learned. Discuss the complexity in the contracting process and denote why organizations take the time to use contracts. There are a multitude of reasons organizations take the time to use contracts. First and foremost, contracts are a legal binding document that confirms that each party has agreed to whatever contents are included within the contract. It provides a clear understanding of the scope of work, what's being purchased, and what the business relationship will be like. The legally binding and enforceable contract mitigates risks associated with outsourcing. And this concludes my Unit 6 video discussion. Thank you.